Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're arriving at our destination shortly.
Hey, hello everybody, welcome back to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. My name is Greg. I'm going to be your internet pilot on this here flight. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. We are sitting here in Tasmania, Australia. Get ready to fly this beautiful FlyJ Sim Dash 8 400 to Melbourne. It's a real flight. In real life, it's QantasLink 2074, I believe. So yeah, man, let's get into this. Let me put on the sound for the game. Let's unpause the game. I think first thing I would like to do, let me Avi tab. Where are you at? I want to set the flight plan real quick in ATC if I can, because I need to do this first. Let's do this here. DeHavilland, no airline. We should have QantasLink here. QantasLink, and then we have, I think, 2070. Let's see here. Oh, I never put it in the fucking thing. Shit. Let me see if I can put it in real quick. Let me close out the tablet. Back home. Shit. Hang on a second. Let me pause this. Let me close the Avi tablet out. Folders. Sources. Plugin. Avi tab. Charts, get rid of Brook, Wall Street, copy this, back, documents, send this one over. I guess I'll just copy and paste it in. Okay, now it should be in there. Let's see if it'll pull. No, you son of a bitch. I wonder if I need to restart the... All right, let's try to see. Fox. Navigraph charts. There we go. All right, so flight number is, 2074. T, we have YMML. And our alternate destination is, it was YME. YMES. Yeah, the alternate that SimBrief put in place was all the way out to Sydney. It was crazy. It was like almost as long as the flight itself. I don't know if they would use this airport in real life, but today we're using it. All right, we got 24,000. Of ML. Oh no, this is alternate. All right, so Flicky 1A. Flicky. H250. Razzie. Razzie 1 Alpha. All right, so that should be good there. What? Well, I thought YMML is the right place. All right, so that should be good. File flight plan. Oh, you son of a gun. Okay, now we should be flight plan. We might need to wait for everything to be running first, so let's that. Let me just put in our airport real quick. At least the one that we're taking off from. Weather. 11. Airport. All right, let's close out the tablet. Let's get our airplane started up. Let me make sure we have connected GPU. Batteries. External power. Turn on all our screen. Let's see if we can file this. Well, if you can't file it, some fields above need you. I don't see any fields that need it. Oh, here we go. What's unknown? Look at 1A. Okay. Could have sworn that was it. Alright, well, we'll just get rid of that then. pilot. Alright, let's get rid of Razzie 1A. Because it doesn't understand departures. There we go. Alright. I thought I had a button set up for I'll have to look here in a minute. Let's get our flight set up here. Get our load set as close as we can to the flight plan here. Have got 2,700 pounds of fuel, so let's go load. Total fuel. About that amount. 70 people. Our takeoff weight's about 27.9. Pretty close. Let's load this. Landing fuel 59 kilograms. Okay. En route 20. Closer. Here we go. Confirm load. Start loading. Airplane is starting to load. Let's go ahead and put our flight plan. Taking off on 32. YMLT. That. Let's do right, that's the right place. Menu, departure, 32 left, to enter, and then look at 1A, so plan, oops. Okay. After Flicky, have H15. Like, click one message. Yeah, we can. Should be able to, a highway here. Oh, list. That's right. Our airway from LT. Alright, well, let's try it and see what happens. Oh, okay, that's not. Go back. Let's put in next waypoint, which is Razzie. Then we'll be able to put in our Razzie now. Alright, look back. Razzie, list, airway, 14. That's good. Now let's put in this. Let's go here. Rival. Okay, 16 is what I'm planning on it, but we'll see how the wind is. So there's 6. LS 1 light plan. Get rid of this content. Get rid of one of these browsers. Now look at all those rises. Okay, there we go. As a mid. This. Alright, so that is all set. Performance. We'll put in our info. Okay, they're still loading, so put on the APU. Here's the APU starting to fire up. It's pretty cool.
Lounston Tower, DeHavilland DH8 400-8. Hello, Clink 2074. Request IFR clearance to Melbourne.
Oh, I think I turned the volume down. Hang on a second. I think I did that on the last flight. Yep.
NH1011.
Cleared IFR to Melbourne routing as filed. Client via Foxtrot Lima India Kilo 1 Alpha.
Generators
Flight
on.
level 240. Squawk 2502. QNH 1011. Clink 2074.
Source.
Killing 2074. Read that correct.
Let's see if they're still loading. Pretty close. Alright, let's put in our passenger weight. Oh, looks like it's still loading. Oh, they're loading bags. Well, we could at least put in our 0 fuel weight, probably. Let's put that in. We have 74 passengers. I don't know if it's really 76 kilograms per passenger. If you want to change that, just X button. I'm sorry, not now. Hit menu, and you can put it in here. Your fuel weight is 8. Fuel on board. It's 27.6. Seven, 4. Cargo 9.7. Alright, very good. That's all done. I think we're all set up here. Alright, doors are now closed. When they're done, it's all good. We can close this out now. Let's get press the startup.
Lounston Tower, Clink 2074. Alpha India Romeo Lima India November Echo Charlie Dash Gate 2
Get out,
QNH
HP.
1019er. Request startup.
Killing 2074. Information November current. Starter approved.
And 11 is. Not sure what our transition. $10,000 feet looks like. Yep, 10,000. All right. This. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to request that. Push. All right, I guess I will. Back 90 degree.
Lounston Tower, Clink 2074. Request pushback to the left.
I know I have what's it
Killing
called?
2074. No pushback
We're good.
service available.
All right, well, let's do better pushback.
Ground to cockpit, show you we got your plan there. Give me a call through the menu when you're ready to go.
Oh, I'm ready.
Ground to cockpit, toast driving up right now. Alright, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect?
You connect all. Trim work. It does. I don't know if you caught that. Did you see how quick that thing moved
Mate,
at
witching
first?
strap and adapter is in position. Go ahead and release the parking brake whenever you're ready to start the pushback.
Start pushback.
Alright, starting the pushback, and you may spool them. Clear to start engines.
So, start the first engine.
Alright, mate. Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Alright, mate. Disconnecting toes. Stand by.
Speeding up the engine. The generator power.
Toe is disconnected. 5 past 10 is removed. Thumbs up on the left and catch you next time. Have a safe flight. Let's take off the parking brake and see if we get a takeoff warning beep. We have the control lock in. Turn the control lock off. Takeoff trim is correct. Oh, it could be our engine. We're not in flight mode. Alright, let's try this again. What if I remove my feet brakes? I'm missing something. Oh, it's probably let's put our flaps back at 5. Excellent, very good. Let's do rudder here. Okay, let's request taxi.
Tower, click 2074. Request taxi from Alpha India Romeo Lima India November Echo Charlie Dash Gate 24 departure.
Killing 2074. Information November current. Runway 14 right taxi via Alpha. Hold short of runway 14 right.
Information November. Runway 14 right taxi via Alpha. Hold short of runway 14 right. Click 2074.
Ooh, we're doing a different runway. Alright, let's flight plan. Menu, departure. That's a and now let's try it. Wonder if I need to put in YM. Yep. All right. We'll do in 1A. Okay. That's good. All right. Everything else is still good. All right. Let's. Taxi out. let's put our control up then. Such a fun plane to fly. I'd love to fly this thing in real life.
Killing 2074. Report ready.
We're pretty much ready for departure.
Killing 2074. Runway 14 right. Cleared for takeoff. Wind light and variable.
Runway 14 right, cleared for takeoff. Climb 274.
Let me look at something real quick on the tech list. APU bleed off. All that. Oh yeah, we gotta put minimum and then off, and not after takeoff. Then we put leads back on. Yep, that's what I thought. Emergency lights disarm. Sure these work. All right, let's go. Take off power set. Live. Nuts. Thanks.
Killing 2074. You're off course. Turn left direct Delta 324 Echo.
Turn left direct Delta 324 Echo. Climb 274.
Killing 2074. Contact Melbourne Control. 118.950. Goodbye.
Contact Melbourne Control 118.950. Climb 274. Goodbye.
Why am I
Foxtrot, Lima Radio, Kilo 1 Alpha, altitude 1,700, climbing, flight level 240.
Killing 2070, Melbourne Control, below, QNH 1019.
QNH 1019, Clink 2074.
Flaps up. Dampener on, IAS mode. Pilot on.
Killing 2070, you're on course, turn right direct, clicking.
Turn right, direct, clicking, Clink 2074.
Alright, let's see what this is. Alright, there we go. That's a steep turn, good lord.
Killing 2070, squawk 2502.
Squawk 2502, Clink 27.
Yeah, we never did put our code in, 2502. Alright, so we are in a good climb. $210. Lead it back on.
Killing 2070, radar contact.
Hi, Tasmania. See you next time. Looks like we are at a pretty good climb. Can't give it really any more power. Really. Pretty much at the max. We're going to stay at 210 for our climb until we get to about 10,000 feet and move that down to 200 knots. We're going to move it down in increments of 10 knots every like 5,000 miles or so. Oh shit. I wonder we're still going. So I'm going to put the landing gear up. How come you guys didn't come up with that? Nice good pilot you are. Alright, now we should begin our climb. I can't believe I left the landing gear down that long. That's why I got fired from JetBlue. You guys haven't seen that video. You're missing out, man. We got fired real quick from JetBlue that night. Had them forward for a few minutes. Wonder why we were climbing so slow. We only climbed at 800 feet. Aren't we at like 100? Yeah, see now we're at 2,000 feet. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so we can turn off auto feather now. Yeah, we can turn off the auto fuel pumps. And we can turn off the hydraulics. We'll leave the intakes open until we get closer to maybe like 12,000 feet. Let's move our speed back to about 200 knots. That'll increase the angle of our nose. We do have live weather turned on, live time, all that. Approaches. I think that's what we have plugged in, but I'm not sold on that runway yet. I'm going to check Navigraph as we get closer. The runway, the landing I thought we were going to do is going to be the LS 34. That's what was planning on. Based on the winds right now, it looks like runway 34 is going to be optimal. I believe it's the same approach that we're doing. I mean, the same arrival. Azzy 1. Yeah, see, they have a 1A for both here. Yeah, this is the one for 16. Oh no, this is for 39 and 34, that's right. Here's 34. I'm going to leave this one up because I plan on doing this landing. I think we're going to land on runway 34, to be honest. Avid tablet's pretty dope being for free. I really need to work on these takeoffs in this airplane. Like, for some reason, every time I take off, I tend to like really like bank hard to one side while I'm looking to fix that rudder. I don't even know if it's worth moving the rudder that many clicks to the side, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that. I don't like how most of the time when I take off in this airplane, I had that issue. All right, let's put this to 90. Those are intakes. All right, man, we could probably start watching some shit. What have I been getting caught up on this week? I've been getting caught up on a lot of the mRNA stuff, which you know, actually, let me tell you, I had a lovely conversation with a woman today from Indiana. I think she was from Indiana. Yeah. I think she was the first woman I wrote up today. I had a spectacular day at work, by the way. I fucking crushed it. Hey, what's up, Grease? I didn't even see you on here. Damn. What's up, dude? But yeah, we were talking about how the shots are, like, killing kids. And, like, I mean, she was like, it was so tough for me to not really feed into what she was talking about because, like, I'm on a monitored and recorded line for work, and like I don't really want them knowing my thoughts on a lot of this shit because, you know, that's how people get fired. And I didn't want to have like any kind of conversation with this woman that was like maybe inappropriate. So I was just kind of agreeing with a lot of what she was saying. Yeah, man, get them hot dogs and giraffes. Hot dogs and giraffes. I don't know, but I was watching. Let me see if this is still pulling up on the tube. Second. Oh yeah, the Elon Musk Joe Rogan, that shit was bombing. If you guys haven't seen it, that was so fucking good. Damn, bitch, who are you? Perfect, Arnora. Oh, fucking thirst trap right there. All right, yeah, let's watch this again. Let me put this on. This was good. This mRNA shit that they did. All right, copy. Hey, man, I had a 3 a.m. burrito last night. I've been Been losing weight. I've been losing weight by eating these burritos that I've been making. But yeah, man, I was fucking starving at like 2:30, 3 in the morning. Man, I woke up. I was like, my stomach was grumbling. I was like, I need to get something in my guts because I'm gonna be real cranky in a minute. I don't usually get hungry in the middle of the night like that, but last night I did. All right, let me bring up this. Ooh. While I'm getting it pulled up here, we can listen to this guy laugh. Something about this guy laughing to me is really funny. Alright, let's put our speed at 180. And we'll leave it there until we get to 24,000 feet. Oh, we never did do altitude select. I have no idea what nationality that guy is. I mean, that shit is funny.
And I'm sure many of you had this experience.
This governor is...
Chairman mentioned
I don't like this governor. This governor from...
the president of our class...
where the fuck is he from again?
51 years old.
Why?
Unvaccinated because the vaccine
Spews bullshit.
Available.
I want him to back up what he's
A
saying.
marathon runner died of a COVID infection. He was a prominent writer, an extraordinary human being, but utterly healthy. And that may have been, of course, more rare than an 82-year-old or a 91-year-old contracting COVID and dying. But it does happen. He is an individual that would have been vaccinated immediately when given the opportunity.
Not a vaccination.
Also, the reasons that we were able to avoid so many unnecessary deaths in a very difficult to treat state, where we have 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4 generations of people living under the same roof with one provider. The challenge there is if we suddenly can't vaccinate teenagers or people who are 28 years old and are the breadwinners for the community, and then have another pandemic, or we have this outbreak worsen again.
We did watch a little bit of this like a couple of weeks ago, but we're going to watch it again right now.
Spread it to those who
its own.
And so I'll pause there.
It's informative for sure. Once these other guys start talking, this guy's a bunch of bullshit, but the other guys are pretty good.
But their stories haven't been honored and respected. Our next question will be Senator Kim.
Yeah, thank you. Governor, I guess I just would
I
like
do
to
like
stay with
Kennedy
you
as
for a
well.
second,
If you guys aren't familiar with Senator Kennedy,
someone who's
not
both
RFK,
a
not
doctor
Pat
as
Kennedy.
well as
This Kennedy is from
elected public
Louisiana.
official in an executive position. And
he's great. Let me.
I'm
I thought I
trying
had
to
something of his.
digest the information that I'm hearing here and thinking about how to talk about it to my constituents back in New Jersey, and if they're watching this, I think that a lot of this is beyond what the average person understands. It's beyond what I understand in terms of the fullness of what happens with.
And you shouldn't be on this committee if you don't understand
system. So, from your experience, Governor, when
Wendy
these cases come forward,
I've been watching a lot of the Wendy Adelson
and others have raised, in terms of these.
Oh yeah, this is good. Let's watch this.
What's
Patrolling Wisconsin.
To kick it.
Hang on
how
a second.
does this system work? You've talked about
this is a good video.
Saying that we have a robust.
At least I found it entertaining. Are we at 24,000 feet? Almost.
That the system is
Hang on, let
designed
me
to
pause
monitor,
this.
identify.
Properties. I need to find a new way to put the keyboard up here.
Hey there. How you doing? Good. You just want to come out and talk to me real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, this is a good video here.
Basement?
Yeah.
What's going on?
My mom just came in my room. Told me I had to get out.
Yeah? Oh. We're not figuring out
Can you believe that?
Want to come out and talk to Deb quick?
All right, we're almost at 24,000 feet.
Okay, come on. Step in.
I think 24,000 feet's like the max for this airplane.
Get me up. Okay, let's go in here.
We're gonna be over water for a little while.
I'm almost 60 years old now. And I let him move in, and he's a drug.
How long has he been living here?
A damn man child.
4 years now.
4 years? Okay. Okay.
So I pushed him out. I don't want him in here.
Okay, so what happened today? This is Emma. Come on in.
I went up because he did something.
Oh, I thought I subscribed to this already. Let me subscribe to this guy.
My car.
Okay.
And I simply quietly said, Mason, you can't drive my car anymore, okay? This is my car and I just don't trust you.
Okay.
And he blew a gasket. He's been
Blew
in my face,
a gasket.
sitting at me, pushing at me.
Did
taking
Mama?
My phone, throwing my phone.
I don't respect you.
Down the steps and told
You ain't no woman, Mama.
Threw me down the
You're
steps.
trans.
I never touched him.
Okay.
Why would I do that? He's got to get out of here. He needs help. And he's taking me down with him.
Okay.
I called Unified.
Look at that poor mama.
Tell me what's it.
Crying her eyes
How
out.
we can help him, but he doesn't want help.
Okay.
Need to get her son out of the house.
Okay. So
That son needs to get a girlfriend. If he had a girlfriend
Hold on that.
He can't.
or a boyfriend, maybe,
Take your car. Okay.
That's all.
he wouldn't be acting like
What
that.
happened then?
He
That's
blew off his bed.
He'd be thinking about pussy. He wouldn't be thinking about fighting with his mama. He'd be thinking about getting the next slice.
Going like this, spitting on me.
okay.
And then he said, oh, I'm doing your phone. He threw my phone down.
Okay.
And it came apart.
Okay.
He said, I pulled myself down.
Radar
the steps
contact,
100
that's
feet."
good.
And he did. They saw it in the driveway. I looked over at them and I said, oh, I don't know if it was Shelley.
Are you talking about like these stairs or the? Oh, okay. Okay.
He threw himself down there and said, I pushed him.
Okay.
He cannot live here anymore.
Okay.
He can't.
Okay.
He can't live her
36,
anymore.
37.
Okay.
My.
I love watching
So
these
as far
crime,
as
these
that, so then
like
he threw
people getting
something
arrested
like
and
your
shit.
neighbors were
I
outside,
love the
you said?
interrogation ones too.
Okay.
We should watch the Sarah Boone one. Have you guys seen the Sarah Boone one? That one is amazing. Or Daniel Holtzclaw. Daniel Holtzclaw, the police officer from Missouri or Oklahoma or something like that. He was raping all these like really ugly black chicks. Like I think black women are very good looking. I think white women are very good looking.
So
These
then
women he was
there's
fucking,
stuff that's gone on
and he was raping them.
before, like this.
Fucking horrible. It's like why would you do that? And he had a pretty decent looking girlfriend, you know, back at his home. Like, no, I don't get it, man. Why are you pulling like
Okay.
raggedy ragamuffins like over and fucking getting your dipstick all dirty, man?
We gotta figure this out. Hey, over
Yeah.
here.
Look at my man. He's fly as hell. Look at that shit.
What? This just started.
Yeah.
It started 10 minutes ago. She goes, you're now.
I didn't know Vanilla Ice was on this video.
I need her car.
Look at Vanilla Ice.
And then she just starts going.
Or maybe that's Snow. Anybody remember Snow from the 90s? He had that song Informer. Informer. I lick you boom boom down. That song was the shit. Informer. For like 3 months. MTV played the shit out of that back in like the early 90s. Around the same time as Ice Cube and Third Base. Remember Third Base?
And I'm just trying
That group Third Base. I used to like that song. What was it? Monkey in the Middle or something like that. I can barely hear, but it looks like it's loud enough in OBS.
Stir things back up. Let's just. No, I know you want.
Oh yeah, okay, I can hear it a little better now.
But just to kind of keep things cool, we're gonna have you.
I don't want her in there.
Okay, well I'm gonna go check with what they're saying. If you just
What do you mean you don't want her in there? It's her fucking house. Mom, get out of your own house. Oh, damn it.
What's his name?
Pussy escaping. Well, you see how quick that cat left the house? Man, she must really hate living in that house. If that cat escaped just like that, that cat probably sitting by that door all day waiting to escape.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk in a second. Do you need to talk to her?
I'm tired of living with these crazy humans.
I guess kind of where
We'll be
touch base here.
Oh, we know where the donuts went. God damn it, Mary. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to fix our engines. Check. We're probably overspeeding right now.
He lives here and he set up residency, so we gotta. It's not like we can just tell him he's gotta leave because this is his house.
Oh, never mind. We haven't made it to 24,000 feet yet.
Technically, you have to evict him because you let him live here.
All right, let's sit here until we're at 24,000. Then we got to move our props down to minimum, and then pull our throttle back just a touch.
Evict him to get him out of your house. If he doesn't choose to want to leave on his own, like Like if we say, hey, you gotta go, you leave. If he agrees,
Hey,
great.
ho ho.
But that's the hiccup when
Your
people,
mama's got to
just
go.
Same as if you have a spouse, you can't just kick them out because you don't.
That rule should change. If it's your house, you should be able to do what the fuck you want. You can kick some motherfucker out if you want to.
Yeah, and that was like
Who cares if they've lived there for a year or 2 years? If you don't want him in the house, get him out of the house.
Well, how do I do that? Because he's gotta go.
Hey, we never turned the weather on.
Do you have some? I'll talk to you. I'll talk in a second. Do you need to talk or?
Yeah, I was just trying to see, I guess, kind of where what's.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, ultimately, that part would be going through the courthouse and doing an eviction.
Stabilizer.
You have to go up there and file papers, and then there's a hearing and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, that's to get him truly out there. I mean, if he chooses to leave on his own, that's great.
We are
But
pretty
I'm
much
gonna
at
guess
24,000 feet.
Okay, so we're gonna wait till I get hurt.
Yeah. Well, it's not my choice. I don't know. It's the law. It sucks.
All right, we're at altitude.
It sucks.
Let's wait for it to say 24,000.
Yeah. Yeah, it does suck. I mean, trust me, I'd love it if we could just say you gotta go, but we can't do
All
that.
right,
Now,
let's
granted,
pull
we
our
still
props
can do
back to
whatever's going on
minimum.
here today, but in the bigger picture,
About my safety.
yeah. In the bigger,
You can see
we
now
gotta
it says
figure out what's going on.
MCR for cruise, and then we're just gonna pull our
1 second. Let's not.
throttles back just a touch.
Let's stay out here. I know that, but we just stay out here until we kind of figure out what's going on.
Maybe not. Maybe we need to keep them where they're at. All right, let's keep them where they're at.
I get it.
Usually you got to pull them back a little bit.
So, she said today she went upstairs to tell him he can't use the card because he did something with the card.
A licky boom boom down.
We'll just be a few more moments, all right?
Where's all the clouds like Microsoft has?
Use the card anymore, so then he got up pissy. He was cutting her face and then threw her phone, and then eventually, like, supposedly he got here and he threw himself down the stairs. She said,
Did anybody get arrested? Nobody gets arrested. This is bullshit. Let's put on. Let's see what else is out there.
Outside, so I don't know what they all saw.
He said, same story.
You know what? Let's watch this. This is great. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
He said she was like reaching.
This is probably the worst, the best worst
We've literally.
prosecutorial witness in the history of prosecutorial witnesses. Well, actually, he's the defendant, but he does such a good job for the prosecution. I call him a prosecutorial witness. Let's see here. Robert, fuck was his name? Robert Tellis. It's like, yeah, that's strange that the same shoes I was wearing were underneath my couch, all cut up. That is strange. All right, when does the prosecutor start? Okay, here we go.
Like, it looked like someone who knew what they were doing. Many times during your direct exam, or during your direct.
Let me go back a little bit. Hang on. Okay. So he's doing a narration style, he's not being questioned by his attorney. He is an attorney actually, but he's just doing a narration kind of testimony. Meanwhile, he's in prison for life. Now, he did lose because he's stupid.
That's my testimony.
Here comes the prosecutor just to destroy everything he just said.
And it's Mr. Tays, is that correct? Yes, sir. Okay.
This is one of my favorite of all times.
First, we'll see if we can agree on a couple of things, okay? I've listened to your testimony. The publisher states the law. Many times during your direct exam, or during your direct, you stated that this is the killer. Correct?
I didn't mess with it. Sure it is.
I mean,
About 23 minutes until descent.
This guy. I know you're not saying mentioned one of the things that struck me was you watched the autopsy, you saw the autopsy photos, and you were struck by the violence of it, correct?
No, sir.
No, you were not. Were you bothered by the photograph?
Yes.
Why is that?
Yes. I'm not used to seeing dead people.
Did you say it was ugly? Is that correct? And you had told this jury that you felt like it looked like someone who knew what they were doing. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
You believe this was a professional hit?
That's what I believe.
And you believe this was kind of almost like someone hired you this job, like an assassin, essentially, right?
That is what I believe, yes, sir.
Now I want to take a look at this for a second. The assassin seems to be wearing a giant sign. It's a pretty big hat, right?
Yes, sir.
It's fairly noticeable, right?
Yes, sir.
I think that might be
I don't think so.
okay. But this is a professional. And this professional is also wearing a bright orange shirt, correct?
Yes, sir.
Professional?
Yes, sir.
Who met?
That's a professional hitman.
No. You believe that professional assassins want to draw attention to themselves when they're carrying out their attack.
Alpha Kilo Tango Alpha Mike.
The answer to my question is yes. You believe professional assassins like to draw attention.
It depends on what the nature of their goal is, and if it's different to them, yes, sir.
The answer to my question is yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Your professional assassin is wearing a big saddlebag, right?
It's a big guy.
He's wearing Nikes, correct?
Correct.
Not generic cheap Nikes, is that right?
Right.
Gray Nikes, is that right?
Correct.
Let's cue over to the overhead, if we could, or to the computer if we could. Playing the PIO video from Exhibit 338.
That's a professional hitman, by the way.
So this is your assassin.
Yeah, I'm sorry, assassin.
Correct?
My assassin?
This is the assassin. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Right? Seems to have a little bit of a hitch in his getup.
Yes. I don't know.
There's the assassin's truck.
And you don't disagree that's from you've seen all the footage. That's the killer's car, right?
Yes, sir.
It's a maroon Denali. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
You own a maroon Denali. Is that correct?
I do, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's get to it for a second. So there's no doubt that the killer took a maroon Yukon Denali to Garman's house to perform, as you have explained to us, to be some sort of professional thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
How does he know that's the killer?
I'd like to publish the power.
Like, the prosecutor said, is that the killer? Like, how the fuck do I know? I've never met him. The fuck do I know if that's the killer?
Still from Exhibit 338, Your Honor.
I was like, you're on. What kind of dumbass question is that? I'm trying to set me up. You're on.
Number 72.
Dude, I watched so many bad movies last night. So many bad
Mr. Garman has been killed.
slasher movies from the 80s, man. I watched like Evil Dead,
True that we see
the original,
killer come back to the scene.
Yes.
The original Amityville. I watched, not Friday the 13th.
I watched the video. I don't know what.
Nightmare Before Elm Street. The original one is pretty good. I actually like the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I like a lot of those movies, actually. I like the John Carpenter movies a little bit more than Wes Craven.
My belief
I think.
is that he wanted to make sure that.
Like, I watched Christine today. That was a really good movie. I watched Christine while I was working. While I was crushing it at fucking work today.
So let me get this straight. We've watched. Isn't it true that the Yukon
Waypoint alert coming up.
I wouldn't think into the streets when you say so.
this way? He didn't park on Ron Circle, did he?
Not in this one.
Or by your logic, the killer wanted to be seen.
Well, that's good because that's our next waypoint anyways, so thank you very much.
If you want to make sure you got the weapon first, that you would not have actually put this in front. That's not
I wish every airplane I owned like was this good, man. You think so? I mean, it looks pretty good. I got everything on like ultra. I think. Let me see here.
Do you believe that's all part of the assassin's plan?
And again, I don't know.
Yeah, I got everything pretty much like
maxed. Using your words, your thought process. Do you believe that was all?
That's kind of how it just defaulted.
It wasn't me. So.
Sir, doesn't that look a little amateur?
Yeah, my GPU is running pretty hard, but not crossing like more than 70 or 71 degrees, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, man, I think X-Plane has come a long way with their graphics. Like the planes look really good. Sky look good. I like how hazy it is. Maybe that's really how it looks in Australia. I don't know. You know, where you really can't see the ground. There's a plane I do want to buy for X-Plane. It's the 737-200, I think it is, or is it the 400? I forget who makes it, but it gets like really good reviews. But yeah, a lot of their airplanes, they haven't been updated in so long that I just don't want to buy them because like some of them haven't been updated in years, and I'm like, why would I want to buy something that's years old? If there's new updates coming out now, let's have new updates for the airplanes to kind of match, you know, what it can do. I have to look up that 737 again. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't think even like when I used to play this on my iPad, you know, I would just start up X-Plane Mobile and just run with it. Like I never really had issues. Same thing now. You just plug and play. Really, everything works how it's supposed to, pretty much all the time in X-Plane. It's like the exact opposite of Microsoft Simulator. The only thing I'm not I like Microsoft better for sure is usually the textures inside the airplanes. I think the textures at times look a lot better. But I'm willing to sacrifice texture of the cockpit for handling and, you know, flight dynamics, which, from what I understand, these airplanes seem to fly quite a bit more realistic than simulator.
It totals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I could go outside the cockpit.
Yes, sir.
Just to be clear, whenever you look at one slope, let's say the 12 o'clock position,
Oh yeah, I love this with the wheels.
opposite position, it's the thicker, right?
Yes, sir.
And so if you look at a smaller one, if you look in the opposite direction, it's going to be thicker, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that, when you look at the picture of this white slope on the killer's car, you see that on this wheel, on the front, you see it on the back. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Publishing 3, 12.
Yes, sir.
No doubt about it.
No.
Come on, camera, show my face. There we go.
I drive it occasionally to make sure that the battery doesn't die.
Let's look at your wheels. Your testimony was, sir, a question pending. Let's look at the front tire. See the front tire?
Yes, sir.
The one closest to the 12 o'clock position is thick, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
The one directly opposite that, closest to the 6 o'clock position, is narrow. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Just like the car in the video.
Yes, I don't. I thought I had an option here for the. Oh, there we go. I thought I had an option here for the Look, Microsoft Simulator, look what we can do on X-Plane. It's just part of the game. Look at this. Ooh, pop-ups. Stuff we can use while we're flying. Look at that. That's one thing I do like a lot about X-Plane is how you can have this kind of stuff pop up. You don't have to continually switch back to the, to the gauges. You can just sit at your, whatever position you want to sit at. Now you do have to refresh these screens most of the time. Sometimes they don't really match what's happening in real time, but either way, still pretty dope. Do we have any odd kind of... The Razzie is 10,000. The Ombat, 8,000. Oh, they still have us going to the other, Okay. Let's see here.
And it's the same way on all of your wheels.
Let's see what they say about the runways.
Back over to the PowerPoint presentation. Let's look at these windows. Bottom right-hand corner, sir. The front windows are not tinted, are they? Yes. Back ones are they? Yes.
Let me check Navigraph real quick. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Like that. That's cool. Ooh, we're pulling up on land.
Coincidence? I don't think so. I think the killer got a color.
So you would agree.
This guy thinks that there was a huge conspiracy to get him out of office. Somebody set him up. Somebody planted all the evidence. All right, so runway 34. So runway 34 is still the correct runway. Let's get that set up.
Yes, sir.
You're suggesting that your professional hitman in the funny hat knew about the visor as well?
Runway 34.
You didn't see that one, sir.
And we should have AXA 1A. Yeah, Raza 1A.
Descend and maintain.
GLS 34.
So now it's not just Officer Malt that's part of this conspiracy. There's other officers too. How many officers are part of this conspiracy? Well, please tell me. How many do you think are involved? So you have no idea, but you think it might be another officer. Just can't come up with one.
Mr. Mott actually made some false representations about what happened. So yes, I haven't told.
All right, what did they say? Descended new what? Oh, flight level 11,000.
Didn't even realize that the down visor might be something else. No.
I got you, dude. I got you.
Never witnessed anything like that.
So that could not have been.
Sir, but just to back to my question, you never saw anyone manipulate your car, correct?
I never saw one first time, no.
Thank you. But the visor is down, just like the camera.
I could have moved it at any point in time, sir.
The answer to my question is yes. The visor is down, just like the killer's unit, correct?
No one could have moved it at any point.
So the answer to my question is yes. The visor is down, just like the killer's unit.
Okay, so we have flaps 15 for landing. Look at this gap between flaps 15 and flaps 35. Look at this. One of these days, I guess I'll have to practice it landing at flaps 35. I usually land flaps 15 this airplane. We'll have to work on that. See what kind of speeds we should be at. Speaking of speeds, let's set our V speed.
one thing I didn't hear you mention. The DNA.
And what is... Right now it's currently 1008. Bolty, we should be at around 3,000 feet.
Are you really denying that your DNA is underneath the fingernails?
Without knowing the truth, yes, no.
Okay, well, you've heard witnesses testify. Right. So you, the DNA labs are on it too.
I don't know. I don't know what point the sample was collected.
Sir, please tell the jury, how in the world does your DNA get underneath Mr. Garrett's fingernails?
I don't know because I did not kill Mr. Fruity.
You have no idea.
No idea. How'd your fingernails get under Garmin? I don't know. I guess 10,000 would be a pretty good altitude to do the barometric pressure. Oh, that's the...
I did not.
Never invited you over to his house. Never hung out, had drinks at a bar. Correct? There would be really no opportunity for him
You have 200, 530.
And yet, these two people who are not friends, your DNA just happens to be underneath the skin. Correct? You just don't think it was legitimately placed, correct? Or you just ignoring the testimony of all of the witnesses that talk about how your DNA was underneath the skin.
Again, at some point or other, I believe it was planted because I did not kill Mr. Fruity.
So, by that logic, you believe it was planted for at least admitting, yes, my DNA is underneath the skin. Correct? On that.
Whether it came from the sample of fingernails or the sample of I don't know. I couldn't tell you, sir.
The answer to my question is yes. Please acknowledge
No, sir.
your DNA is underneath the skin.
No, sir.
Oh, great. So you're just going to disregard what all the other DNA witnesses said.
Everybody's in on it.
That's fine. Totally fine.
DNA labs, the police officers, everybody.
Let's, I'm still on the country. You would agree that if I came up to you and I
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, Microsoft is real moody. Real moody.
You would agree that someone is trying to fight for their life and was scratching at the pillow, they could
Yeah, it's like having a crazy girlfriend. You never know which girlfriend you're gonna wind up talking to that day. Are you gonna be the nice one? Or are you gonna be the one that just like bites my head off just for like, you know, looking at you wrong?
I would imagine so.
Asking you to make me a sandwich. What do I look like? I look like your mother. Your own damn sandwich. Oh, bitch, shut up. I didn't ask you to say nothing. Don't you say a goddamn word, woman. Only time you're supposed to talk is if I ask you a question. Other than that, look up.
True, sir, yes, sir.
You that lock this monster down the walls. Oh, damn, that woman. That locked this monster a tree fitted. I'll watch that episode of South Park again. That's a good one. Loch Ness Monster.
That's the shoe that the killer was wearing, correct?
I don't know what it's this.
You don't know.
Oh, I like that. It puts the, man, that is dope as hell. I like that. It puts the airports here. And the 8 is that. It's pretty cool. Wow. There's our airport.
We can agree on that, right? And your DNA is in those shoes. They don't have the house, correct?
I don't know what to do with this.
Okay, back to the whole thing of like it's a setup.
All right. Open up our intakes.
You've heard the results. The results say that your DNA
Landing lights on.
correct? And you just think it's just another part of
Now, power for landing, I think we should be somewhere around 27 more than likely. 27 on our power here. It usually seems like a good spot. Sometimes it seems like it's too slow, but if you come in at the right angle and the right speed, you should be okay.
I think that Detective Gabby decided he wanted me for this, and everybody decided their system because they thought, oh, we totally good.
We got the DNA lab, we got Zappy, we got all. We're ready to contact this show. We will. Yeah, because they're part of it too, correct?
So they paid Detective Gabby, yes.
Okay. Cool. We're going to get to all that.
Of course, absolutely, sir.
So, here's the thing. Are the shoes underneath the sofa of your house? Are those actually your shoes?
That I don't know for sure. I do have similar ones, but again, I'm not, you know.
Oh, similar? Publishing 360.
They're the same shoes.
It's the same.
Guys, so stupid. So funny though.
It is potentially the same.
Daryl Brooks should have been this guy's lawyer. That'd have been a great match. This guy and Daryl Brooks.
Right. This is me.
So this wasn't planned out, right?
In Vegas, where Daryl Brooks got the sex charges against impregnating his underage girlfriend, Erica Patterson. Right, I'm wondering if they're going to vector us to the airport or if we're going to wind up following our flight plan. Let's see here.
Remember that I was under surveillance by Detective Jeff, and this was on the day that I was under surveillance.
You're trying to tell me that the shoe that you see in that photograph, that you claim ownership, that you say you put your DNA in, that looks identical to the shoe that's underneath your sofa, underneath the recliner. You're saying those two are not the same shoes?
I don't know that they're.
Okay. It's just another crazy coincidence, right?
When somebody chops up a shoe and puts it under the couch, that's a little strange. Right.
That is strange. Why would they chop his shoe up?
This is August 19th, right?
Yes. So that started 8/16.
Right. No. This image is in your phone, right?
This particular image, I'm sure I'd likely texted it to my wife to say, hey, I'm blocked my number.
No.
So here's the thing.
I don't think that's the right.
So you're saying.
Well, maybe.
So you believe because you were under surveillance.
See, we need to fly around manually a little bit. We can do that. I think we'll be okay though.
Some of it. Not everything is produced. Not everything is produced.
Echdel.
What was produced to you, which was everything?
Mitch. Okay, there's Razzie. Then we have Mitchum, Uphead, and Gula.
Isn't that right?
This 819 was very.
Isn't it true that the days at course
Oh, okay. This is the correct.
That is not true.
So we'll take a walk down that lane because
That works.
isn't it true you are not wearing the light?
That is not true, sir.
You're wearing your little locks and spray the top side. Everybody all knows, right?
What are sorry, I don't know.
I'm digging myself up. But they're like a boat suit. They're kind of like it's like almost like a gray stuff. They're not like they're wearing those
Right, there's our top of descent for 5,000. So let's put in 5,000 for our altitude. And I don't think we can arm VNav yet if we wanted to. I think this is the airplane that won't allow you. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Flight mode inhibited. Yeah, we have to wait until the indicator shows up. Like the ILS looking indicator, the glide slope. Once that shows up, when we're close enough to the top of the set, then we can push VNav if we wanted to.
And they provided us to take the jet.
So what? And then Jack, what?
Passing to whomever he needs. I didn't know either, so.
So, sir, there's no way Compass Realty can know you have shoes like that.
They're not without being informed.
this phone, this data about your phone, isn't produced until after.
This gotta be such a cool airplane to fly in real life. I sold a couple of policies this. I was talking to this guy this week. I talked to him almost every day. I wound up writing him a couple of policies this week. He was a pilot for, so he lives down in Houston, Texas. He was telling me like how he was younger, because he was a pilot for a major airline. So I'm guessing since he retired in Houston, maybe he was with maybe Continental, maybe, or Eastern, or maybe even American. But he was saying how he used to fly his girlfriend from Houston.
Sir, let's just be clear about one thing. You have to through the entire month of
All right, we have 1008. Anyways, he was saying how he used to fly his girlfriend from Houston over to Florida. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Would you have like some sort of Beechcraft? Like, I kind of like felt like I was cool because I know airplanes a little bit now. He's like, yeah, how'd you know Beechcraft? I had a B-58. I'm like, B-58, no shit. I said, I've started those up a few times. We started talking about like startup procedure and like, it was kind of fun. He's an old man. He was in his 80s. Or I shouldn't say was. Unless he died in the last couple of days, which he didn't. But yeah, it's pretty cool talking with him. All right, what's that message?
As I said before, I think that we've got...
Oh, top of descent. Okay. All right, let's put on our auxiliary tanks, our hydraulics. We're not going to start this shit. You just said descend, man. All right, let's, I don't know why they're having us climb again. That makes no sense. Didn't they just say descend?
Okay, how about this? If Carter's Realty wants to kill you, why don't they encourage Metro like really like the murder weapon? Why didn't they do something like that?
I don't know.
It seems really odd. The most significant thing is not in your house, right?
Yeah, I thought they said descend like on your own. I know they said 1,000 feet, but
The most significant piece of evidence, the murder weapon, is not in your house.
wait, is that correct? What they're asking me to do?
That's correct.
I maintain 10,000. Yeah, okay, that's correct.
By far the most noble thing on the killer's person.
It's either the hat or the shirt.
It's the shirt, right? And that shirt is not in your house, is it?
No.
If Metro, or Compass, or Rita, or Slip all wanted to frame you, why didn't they put the bright orange coat in your house?
Right, with the hat.
Doesn't that sound not very professional if they're trying to set you up?
Maybe for plausibility's sake, they put hats.
Oh, they want that. Here's another thing. Why don't they cover his hard?
You fuck. You trolling motherfuckers. Trolling motherfuckers. I like how he sighs right and he's like, man, just shut the fuck up, prosecutor. Oh my God, you caught me. I don't know, sir. I don't fucking know, sir. I'm lying. I really did kill this guy. We'll just try not to go to jail for the rest of, for prison. Not jail, prison for the rest of my life, because my ass is going to be used and abused in prison. Now I'm thinking that's the correct pressure. Let me just check Navigraph real quick. And I can't wait to crawl into bed and watch a bad movie. I was like, should I fly tonight or should I not fly? I was like, yeah, let me fly. I haven't flown in a while. No, it's actually 1005 right now. It's 2968 are the inches, so let's put that in. Yeah, show them what's in your phone, Robert. Oh, I didn't put that in my phone. That's not my phone. I don't know how that got in there. There's thousands of pictures of this guy's address and surveillance, but I don't know. I didn't do that. That wasn't in my phone. This guy's like just, I don't know if he's trying to tell himself these things to try to make himself believe it, but like, nobody's buying it, dude. Killed that guy. Killed him.
Let's look at this. Well,
let's get down to about 4. Let's get down to 3,000. Still haven't vaped.
This is this extraction report that
I've hit a few bowls here and there, but I haven't vaped at all since February, man. That's crazy. I never thought I'd quit vaping, but it wasn't too hard. It was hard, but not too hard. All right, let's kill the noise. Since we're getting ready to come up on, we need to sterilize the cockpit. Slow down our just a little bit so we can slow down our speed just a little bit. Let's click the bottom left of here to hit our V speeds. Right, they're in there. I know they were there already. I just wanted to see if we'd had updated ones. Pretty cool how it shows the airplane. I like that. All right, 2,500. Let's put this down to 2,500. All right, we're almost ready for flaps 1. Turn our bleeds off. With flaps 1. We're gonna pretty much visually land this airplane today, I think. After we make this turn and we get kind of lined up with the airport, I think we're gonna be flying it manually for a bit. At least that's my plan. I like flying this thing manually. This thing flies really good. I'd love to just let it land itself. Just watch it. And the sky looks so good, doesn't it? They've really come a long way, X-Plane. I know a lot of this stuff on the ground is copy and pasted, but they do it really well. I mean, that is a cool thing about Microsoft, how it's like supposed to be like actual, like what it looks like in real life. Whoa, that's so cool. Yeah, more speed. Or flat.
2500.
Landing gear down.
Turn right, heading 071.
Turn right, heading 071. Clean 2074.
Heading 2074. Turn left, heading 28.
Turn left, heading 248. Clean 2074.
Heading 2070. Turn left, heading 1907. Descend
Yeah, we're just gonna land.
500. Resume normal speed.
Turn left, heading 197. Descend and maintain 2,500. Resume normal speed. Clean 2074.
Let's find. Oh, I think I see the runway now. Autopilot off. Get lined up with the runway. There's the runway. At the reduced top. All the way up. That reduced NP landing that I put on, if for some reason we need to do a go around, right now the props are still at 850, like at the minimums, like we did when we were cruising. That's where, even though the levers are all the way forward, it's currently set like it is like we were cruising. And then if we need to do a go around, fuck off, I'm landing.
Turn right, heading 154. Clean 2074.
Alright, fuck off. Hang on one second. Let me turn the volume off for them.
Turn left, heading 344. Report
I forget what I was just talking about.
2074.
Alright, flaps 15. Oh yeah, the reduced top landing. But if I need to do a go around and I give it full throttle, then the props will already be there, and it'll be like instantaneous power. Dude, I just saw, like, I'm not like a thirst kind of guy, but I just saw this picture of Sydney Sweeney from some sort of event she just did with like a bunch of old used up actresses from Hollywood, and you could see straight areola through her dress, man. My God. That's got to be a fun ride. I'd like to get that at the state fair and just buy a whole book of stamps. Just give it one ticket after another. One ticket after another. Or how we get down in my neck of the... We're not climbing, we're landing.
2,500, clean 2074. Now to 1,000 to clear terrain. Click 2074.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Climb now to 500 to clear terrain. Click 2074.
20. 10.
Wow, really? No way that was minus. We're gonna land again real quick. We're gonna land again. There's no way that was minus whatever the fuck he just said. Hang on, let's go back to the main menu. There's no way. No fucking way. All right, change location. All right, 34. We'll do 3 miles out. Oh, we gotta do, we gotta start with the engines on. All right. I mean, maybe it was, I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't think we were that hard. Didn't feel like it.
Terrain.
We probably should have done 10 miles out. That, or when I first got close, when it said like 20, I should have just stuck the landing at that point.
Sink rate. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
All right, better. All right, we can do better though. Let's do 10 miles out this time. And then we should butter it. I do like buttering this landing. This is a fun airplane to butter up. All right, 10 miles out, confirm, start. Of course, if I had some sort of vertical guidance, it would probably make it easier.
$2,500.
All right, where's the... Oh, there's the runway. Okay, I see it. If I had some sort of vertical guidance, it probably would make landing this a little bit easier. I can kind of see the pappy lights. I think that's what they're called, pappy lights. Those lights on the side, the red and white lights. This really is a cool plane to fly, man. It handles so nicely. I don't think I've ever tried to fly it with my Xbox controller. Not out of laziness, because I would love to fly it with the Xbox controller, but I just, the camera controls are too weird with the controller. Like, it's weird, really weird to fly, and I just don't really want to put the time into reprogramming the buttons, to be honest. I just don't see any value in doing that, not when I have this system here. And this system is really, I got it set up now where it's really easy to set up now. That's why I've been using it a lot more lately. It's so easy to set up now. I finally started using the stand that I bought with it, and now I just like roll it out, lay it down. I can lay this whole part here down flat when I'm done using it. All right, we need to get down a little bit. Let's go flaps full, flaps 15. Pull our throttle back to about 25, 26, somewhere in that area. Looks like it's a mixture of red and white right now. If I was laying this at nighttime, probably be a bit easier, or early morning maybe. But I would like to butter this motherfucker before I leave tonight. You know, I never think about practicing landing before I stream, before I fly. Like, I should do that. Like, it's really hard to do in Microsoft. An X-plane is so easy to do. Like, you just get in the airplane, you choose engines on, and you just go. So much better. We're a little fast and a little high, but might be okay. We'll probably start screaming at us soon about sync rate.
Terrain.
How did I know? My old friend Terrain. Oh yeah, we're real high.
Sync rate. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 10.
I was at 398. No way. All right, let's try one more time. I know we were very late. How the hell was that the 398, man? We barely touched the ground. All right, let's go one more time again. I think we're going to get it this time. All right. And start flight. All right. Maybe I should make it dark outside so I can see the red and white lights a little better. Yeah, let's do that. Let's turn it down a little bit. Let's see here. How do we do that? How we do it? Let's click on this here and let's choose do early mornings. Hey, that better.
2500.
Oh, yeah, that's very cool looking. Make sure you hit like and subscribe and hit follow. think that's the first time I've said anything about that today, which is fine because, you know, I don't really do this for views. I do this because it's fun. But it does help more people funnel over and say hi, so wouldn't mind, just do it. Oops. My bad. I was looking at something. Alright, let's get lined up. Flaps 15. Got some red and whites. All right, we got our engine set at 25. Let's keep them there. Adjust our trim a little bit. Might have to do this one more time just to get used to where we should be at descent wise.
500.
Might be okay though. We're just coming in really fast.
Sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
All right, so that's acceptable, but now we need to get down earlier. Let's try this one last time. I am not happy with that. I mean, I'm happy with the softness, but not where we landed. So I would like to actually land in the touchdown zone this time, which we're going to do. We're going to get down in time. All right. This will be the last time for tonight. Yes, sir. All right. Let's unpause. Make sure we have control.
2500.
Do have controls. Let's get back up. Laps 1. Landing gear down. speed is better this time. We're descending better. We have no vertical guidance other than the lights that are way in front of us. That's the thing. Like, this is a GLS, you know, RNAV landing that... Now, if we had an ILS programmed, like if we were coming in the other way on runway 16, and we had ILS, that ILS would still be available now, and we could use that to help us descend. We don't have that luxury. All right, flaps 10. Trim a little bit again. Right, speed is better. Altitude is a little suspect right now. Flaps full. Flaps 15 actually. Should be okay for the speed, you know, for the power setting. All right. Oh, come on. Got some toast? I need some butter. I haven't buttered this landing in a long time. It's been months since I've buttered one of these in this airplane.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Acceptable. Damn. All right, I said that was the last time. I promise this time is going to be the last time. I have a good feeling about this. Let's, and if not, it's been fun. I promise. And, oh, you motherfucker. I promise this is the last time. All right. 10 miles out. Confirms it and start. All right. We're going to get it. We're going to get it this time. If you do want to see a buttery landing, just go to my channel. Go to my Discord and look this up. We got probably about 15 landings in this airplane that are all buttered.
$2,500.
All right. See, we would be buttering this if we were coming in at the appropriate speed. It's, but having the appropriate speed is all about descending properly in this airplane. All right, let's go flaps 5. Come on. Still see some red lights and a couple of white, it looks like. So far, so good. I'm waiting to put the gear down till like the very last minute. Try to keep our speed up. Yeah, this is all visual, these landings I've been doing. Just looking at the runway and trying my best to keep it as straight as I can, just visually. Descending as close to what I think should be the actual descent. We've had some good landings. We just haven't had the one that I've been happy with. All right, landing gear down, flaps 10. Our power back just a touch. Trying to get those two to match up. Okay, now they both say 30. Wanted to get these over here to match up. Torque. All right, flaps 15, which is flaps full. Configuration. Getting it. Getting it. About ready to hit next level landing skills.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
I'll take it. It wasn't buttery, but I'll take it. So you just need a little practice. That's all you need, some practice. That's it. That was fun, man. I can't wait to come back tomorrow morning and do some Microsoft Simulator. See, I've been doing them bush trips lately in California. That's a funny-ass bush trip. We're going to probably hit that up again tomorrow and watch some leftists get destroyed. Hit them so hard they lose all their color blue. Anyway, that's about it, my friends. I will see you on the next episode of The Airplane Show. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow morning, hopefully around 9 or 10 o'clock East Coast time. Follow, like, subscribe. Have a good Saturday night, my friends. See you. Oh, no. Wrong button. I'm such a boomer. Sorry. I'm not a boomer, really. I'm just kidding. I'm not that old. Anyways, see ya.